holds me close, he makes me feel whole. Within there's comfort, no need to pretend. In his embrace, I know I'll never descend. Yeah, he's the one, the man of my dreams. He loves me, lets it all be known. No need for another, I'm never alone. He's got this, my heart in his hands. In the warmth of his love, forever we stand. He loves me deeply, every part of my soul. He holds me close.
So, his idea to exchange phones is one way to learn a lot about a person without any filters. Very quickly, but it takes a lot of guts. But I'm not one to back down from taking a risk or a dare. In my 20s, I was young, outside and exploring, but I always stayed on the right side of right and wrong. So, I took the phone swap challenge. I looked at his phone. The mood was the opposite of tense. It was playful. The full glasses of wine helped. I can see that you only have 2,100 pictures on your phone. My phone, on the other hand, had 5 times that many. You have things organized in folders, one for your parents, and it has 105 pictures. A folder for your sister with 98 pictures, and a folder for your son Jamin. Almost 1,300 pictures of him. Look like you have a picture for every day. Oh, and this last folder of photos is locked. Why a locked folder?
Do you think that's weird? I have a photo for every day I'm not with my son. Am I doing too much?
No, it's not weird or too much. It's a beautiful thing. And we said no judgment.
I was hoping you would say it was not weird and for you to not be surprised that I track him and his movements on a daily basis and have eyes all around him to give me updates. I tried to warn you how I felt about my son. Well, that's what happens when you hire a personal photographer to stalk your child. I am guilty of stalking my son. It's the only way I get to see how he is changing and growing on a daily basis. But the pictures do not replace he and I being together. My prayer is to be a hands-on father. The pictures haunt me, they do not comfort me. The plan was that you and I and my son have time to bond during his summer break from school. I just want her to honor the terms we agreed to. I don't think that's too much to want.
Cheers to that. I know how important he is. It's something we pray every night together, that it's God's will is for you to be with your son, and that God gave you a son so you could raise him to have your values. I know God can do things that even the legal system can't do. My prayer is that he puts it on your ex-wife's heart to do the right thing and not continue to find reasons to keep your son away.
Amen to that and cheers. Thank you for reminding me to lean into my faith. I'm glad you won't let me forget God has the final say, not my ex-wife. Who knew a phone swap would get so deep so fast? Okay, but wait, back to the folders of photos. Don't skip over the folder that's locked. Enter your birthday for the passcode. It may not have the most photos, but it's the one I look at multiple times a day, every day. It's my Dasha folder. I look at the pictures in that folder and keep telling myself, this was the woman you were going to let get away. It scares me to think I would still be in a rut of pouring everything into work if I didn't follow and intercept you getting on that plane.
But why did you label the folder my Dasha? Why not just Dasha?
Because there are many people who know you and call you Dasha. You're our Dasha, the adventurous daughter to your parents, to your younger sister and brother. You're our Dasha, the big sister. Your new nephew will call you Auntie Dasha. Your church choir knows Dasha, the center stage soloist. Your sorority sisters know you as Madam President Dasha. The financial world knows you as the boss lady, Dasha. But when it's just you and me, you're my Dasha and I get the Dasha. No one sees or knows the way I see you.
Is it the wine? Or are you trying to make me get all emotional? I understand that logic, and it's a name that only you can call me, my Dasha, and only you and I know the meaning. When I think of you as the person that I call my home. Home isn't a location. It is where you feel safe. When I'm with you, I feel like I can press the reset button. When it comes to all of those other roles and responsibilities, they drain my battery, not maliciously. But you are my home.
Wow, it's going to be a long night if we keep this up. Okay, let's change gears. Now, it's my turn to look at your photo album. But it's just one folder, it's not separated into folders. 10,585 photos. Wow, that's a lot. How far does it go back?
Okay. My phone is 5 years old, and that's 5 years of my life. Same amount of time as yours, but I am a little camera trigger happy. All the parts of my life overlap, so I never thought about creating folders. My photo album is like my life all blended and merged together. You get to see in the order it happens, how it overlaps, just like real life. Just go to the end and work your way to the present. And remember, no judging.
I was just teasing. I completely understand. I have to have structure, and let's say you have a more organic approach when it comes to organizing. You reflect on things in the order they unfold.
You are lucky. You are cute, so I'm going to let you get away with that.
You've got quite an assortment. A picture at brunch, a picture after choir rehearsal, a picture of a plate of food, a sunset, a work event, several pictures of you and your sister, a random selfie, a group picture at a sorority event, a family photo, a picture of a pair of shoes, and several pictures of you and Jared on vacation, then you and Jared in other events.
Now that you are scrolling and call it out, it does seem chaotic. It makes me think maybe I do need folders to organize my memories.
It would have surprised me if you had your pictures in folders. Your collage of life experiences are what makes you my Dasha. In this short time with you, you show me the joy of living outside of the lines other people impose on us. You bring freedom to my order, and I am here to be your stabilizer when the world gets too hectic around you. This whirlwind of memories is in line with the person that brings fun into the parts of me that are too carefully arranged. And my goal is that you have a safe place to be free to be yourself at all times.
Okay. No folders for me, but my plan is to go through and trash all of my old pictures with Jared. You have to see them.
I would never tell you to delete your pictures of Gerard. It is your choice if that's what you want to do. Or you could put them in a folder that you label something like lessons learned. That's what it is, right?
That's so true. Lessons learned. My biggest regret right now is private pictures that I took with Jared at the time, that were meant to forever be private and deleted when we broke up. I never dreamed that there would be a day my private pictures would be bought and sold. Now the whole world might see me in a picture in a thong swimsuit. People, including your parents, my parents, social media, church members, and my business investors. And my fear and the weight of causing embarrassment to your family name before I'm even a part of your family.
I don't want you to stress over a thong bathing suit on a beach.
But before you dismiss my uninhibited and fearless confidence era, there is one other thing I need to tell you. One time, just once, when I went to Europe in the French Riviera, I went topless, and there is one picture that I know of that someone might have a copy. I never imagined that there would be a future where someone would want to sell my pictures for social media clickbait.
Wow, as far as I can see, you were living your best life. You were in your 20s, and the saying is, if you gotta flaunt it. This is all very manageable. Dasha, I support every version of you, including the woman who was fearless enough to go to a topless beach. I don't want you to apologize for who you were and who you are. You don't have to shrink your past because you think it'll make me uncomfortable. Let me tell you something that will put your mind at rest. This story will make it clear how I feel about living life based on other people's expectations. When I knew that I was not happy in my marriage, I avoided telling my parents or doing anything because I was worried about the embarrassment I would bring to my family. And I ended up staying 3 more years in a dying marriage, and we had our son. I thought enduring unhappiness was the honorable thing to do for the sake of upholding an image. When I finally told my father that I wanted a divorce, I apologized profusely for being a disappointment. And then I saw tears in his eyes. I was convinced they were tears of disappointment. My dad then told me he wasn't disappointed. He was heartbroken. A father doesn't want to see his son in pain, and I had been in pain for 3 years, trying to be a good son. I remember his words. He said, "I do not bring you in this world to live a life of misery." A marriage survives hardship, but a marriage cannot survive the absence of love. That's why when I showed my parents your picture, they immediately said how pretty you were, and they didn't ask about your past history. My dad asked if you were kind and caring. And my mom's first question really surprised me. She asked, "Did I laugh when I was with you?" She said the whole time I was married, she never saw me laugh. She just saw a son doing his duty in order to honor his parents. I'm looking at these pictures, and these aren't bad when they are taken in context. But social media sharks don't care about context. They thrive on misperception and misrepresentation. That's why I'm saying to you, whatever perception of your reputation they create does not faze me. My first marriage, I chose reputation over love. This time I chose love over reputation. Love and happiness above all else.
You telling me that story finally puts me at ease and puts things in perspective. But I am sad for the 3 years you suffered in silence.
You do know my story has a happy ending, right? What I went through doesn't matter, because it brought me to you. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Me too.
I'm very hungry.
Starving.
Let me call Shep. He was on standby tonight. I have an idea, something that will go with the vibe we are having in this moment. Sugohasiasiumenda.
Gamsahamnida, sayangnim. Soul2Seoul.
I get chills whenever I hear you speak Korean. It reminds me I need to keep using my Korean. I am not just marrying someone that is Korean. I am marrying into their culture. And I want to fully embrace the merging of our worlds. Together, we are blending 2 cultures.
We will reserve Saturday for our Korean-only day. How does that sound?
That sounds good, and this smells good. Where do I start? Okay. Let me see what I remember from my 3 years living in Korea. This is premium beef, right? Is this hanwoo beef? And this donjang jjigae soup? Next to that is vegetables and tofu, banchan dipping sauce for the hanwoo. Also there is kimchi, seasoned spinach, seasoned bean sprouts, and love the braised potatoes and cucumber salad. Did I do good? But I need your help to show me, where do I start?
You did very good. You said them all correctly. You mix and match. Here, taste this combination. I will give you 3 of my favorite combinations to try. Now that we are full, what next?
I say, we finish what we started. I know I'll sleep better if we finish clearing the air.
I agree. Clearing the air is always the priority. When the mind is in harmony, the body follows.
Okay, let's look at your apps next. Even the apps on your phone are organized. Business, workout, travel, photos, daily Bible verses. Hey, I need to download that one. Music and documents. Let's do music next. I know you play R&B when I'm around, but what do you listen to when it's just for your ears only? I see Billie Holiday, Anita Baker, Fantasia, Whitney, Her, Tracy Chapman, Shirley Caesar, Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, SCAV, Kim Tae-hyung, Maxwell, Luther Vandross, Cam and Joe Dacey. Those are all artists you've listened to in the last 48 hours. I learn a lot about a person from their playlist. Well, I know I can fully trust you to create our wedding playlist.
I like women who have stories to tell, and Dolly fits that mold. In Korea, we often speak about harmony. When I listen to soul music, I hear people searching for harmony as they work through their pain and as they try to find hope. For me, soul music is not just entertainment, it's spiritual. It helped me a lot when my marriage ended, and whenever I'm missing my son.
Clearly you appreciate soul music, and it's not just to impress me. Okay. Music was insightful. Now documents folder. That one is probably pretty straightforward. Is that your divorce papers? ND, the custody documents?
Yes, that's mainly what is in it, but there is also the prenup. I want you to click on it and please scroll through it. I'll make sure you have access to the document and any revisions. It's still just a draft, but you'll see everything is there to protect you. Your business, your condo, any future earnings, and also, there is one thing I put in there. I wanted to surprise you. My surprise is what's holding the lawyers up from finalizing it.
A prenup that has a surprise included. I clearly don't have experience with prenups, but what type of surprise does someone put in a prenup?
Well, you remember our time in New York, and remember that building you loved in Harlem? I've been negotiating with the owner. I want to buy it for you as a wedding gift. It'll be 100% in your name.
Wait. You are buying me a building in Harlem as a wedding gift. At first, this takes a little getting used to. I get it, and I'm ready. Starting today forward, I'm ready to receive everything my future with Junhung holds for the two of us. I thought I had big dreams, but my dreams were so small compared to God's plan. I prayed for love, but I never knew what I needed to do to receive it. When a man of God is placed in your life, you have to stop questioning whether you deserve it and become the woman who is ready to live up to God's will. I see favor over my life, not just in the man sent to me, but in the courage and faith he is asking me to have. When you know you are with the love of your life, you have to be ready to rise to the moment. To love without fear, to protect what you've been given, and to walk with the confidence of a woman who knows she is walking in favor. Sometimes the blessing isn't just receiving what you prayed for. It's to be blessed with the tools to nurture it. Do we answer our phones or just ignore them and just savor the moment? Taking the time to lock in on what mattered most, our trust, our truth, and our faith. Give ourselves just one last time before we face whatever twist, turns, and storms await us.
He holds me close, he makes me feel whole. Within this comfort, no need to pretend. In his embrace, I know I'll never descend. Yeah, he's the one, the man of my dreams. He loves me, lets it all be known. No need for another, I'm never alone. He's got this, my heart in his hands. In the warmth of his love, forever we stand. He loves me deeply, every part of my soul. He holds me close, he makes me feel whole. With him there's comfort, no need to pretend. In his embrace, I know I'll never descend. Yeah, he's the one, the man of my dreams. He loves me, lets it all be known. No need for another, I'm never alone. He's got this, my heart in his hands. In the warmth of his love, forever we stand. He showers me with love, it's a natural flow. Takes care of my heart, he never says no. No need for others, he's my only desire. With him on my side, my heart's on fire. Oh, he's my rock, steady and true. He's my everything, my perfect kiss. Oh, he's the one, the man of my dreams. He loves me, lets it all be known. No need for another, I'm never alone. understand. With him I found my forever bliss. He's my